Hey guys, I haven't uploaded anything in a while. Some of you know, maybe don't know that this desert is really harsh, and it can be a matter of life and death. Very often it is. So I don't have my crows anymore, and I've been pretty depressed. But I finally got back to work and decided to put something together, and I built this. I'm gonna plant some potatoes. I know it's a little late in the year, October. Maybe they'll just sit in the ground till spring or something, I don't know. And over here I just took this apart. I had it surrounding this thing right here because I had so much stuff in here, and the chipmunks or squirrels or whatever they are, look like chipmunks. They keep coming up in here and they eat everything, and I actually planted a bunch of Joshua tree seeds here that I got from Area 51, and they sprouted, and I had them for about 3 days, and on the third days, this chipmunks came and ate them all. If you don't know what a Joshua tree sprout looks like, it looks just like a blade of grass, just a little bit stiffer, and it has a really thick stalk that goes into the ground. If you dig it up, and the root just gets really thick and it's strong and pretty hardy. But I have since, well, before that, yeah, I finally today I just took it down because it wasn't stopping the chipmunks at all. The cats, they don't go after the chipmunks. It's getting really green right here though. It's part of the crease that's absorbing all the water. So I took it down and decided to build something else, a different kind of garden. I guess it's a good garden since it's small. It's my crops. I have all that space out there I can use, but from what I heard, coyotes like to dig up potatoes and eat them. So I decided to fence it in. I do have the garden back over there too, but nothing's growing. I've just been planting seeds and watering, but I haven't gotten anything to sprout. So over here, since I last uploaded anything, I got a golden barrel cactus, Mexican golden barrel cactus, and I can't remember the name of this one, but it's a native to Mojave and Sonoran Desert. It actually was 2, but when I take it out, it fell apart, and I was like, okay, well, I got 2 of them, I guess. Don't worry about that. A cholla that I found that was kind of working for a minute to keep the chipmunks out. They weren't coming in here, and I actually got a lot of lush green stuff, some grass and whatnot, and even a little bit of pot growing. But then one day they just took the risk and dove in and ate everything again, and they're just relentless. I put up some snares to try and catch them. It looks like he got caught up in this one time because I came out here and it was all twisted up and whatnot, but I guess it got away, and then I redid it. And yeah, well, they haven't been by today yet. Right now it's about probably like 2 in the afternoon, maybe 3. Yeah, so I'm done trying to protect this area. I'm just gonna let it. Probably not gonna plant a whole lot more here. Maybe some cacti. Yeah, the blue mural doing great. I can't wait to actually pluck one of those off and plant it somewhere else. I think they need water or something. Usually they don't grow too well out here because they freeze. They don't have a very good frost tolerance. But I was in town and I've seen people with blue mural in their yards. I see them at churches. They're at the golf course. Honestly, you look out there and there ain't much. It's all it's pretty much like 80% creosote bushes, and there's a lot of Joshua trees too, but there are none around here. Hardly any succulents. Even the most abundant succulent you're gonna find out here is gonna be cholla, the jumping cholla. silver cholla. Like I think that's the one I just showed you, pretty sure. And even then, those are far and few in between. Like, there's probably got to be 1,000 creosote bushes and 1,000 tumbleweeds for every jumping cholla, silver cholla I've seen. So kind of trying to spread some of the natives a little bit. I wish I had a Mojave red barrel cactus, California barrel cactus, but I don't. I got this from town today, or yesterday. I thought it was really strange. It didn't have any thorns. I'm pretty sure that it's a prickly pear, but there was no thorns on it. This could still be alive. It might be dead. I don't know. I just stopped watering it because I think I noticed that they started to get waterlogged and rotting. So I'm not going to bury this thing at all. I'm just going to, you know, put a little bit of water, or I guess I am going to water this. I'm just going to keep adding water here every now and then. And I know eventually that it's just going to take root on its own and it'll grow here. And who knows, maybe the yucca will turn around. Pretty much all my yucca have died except for this one right here. This one seems to be doing great. It's actually starting to lift itself up. It's still green. That's where the chipmunks, squirrels originally started biting into. That's why I put this here. I was afraid that they were going to eat it too. It looks like it's doing really well. The one, my favorite one over here, it died. It just freaking rotted. And I don't know why. I guess because I was over watering it? I didn't think you could overwater these things out here in the desert. I don't know why I'm keeping that there like some kind of miracle. It's gonna come and turn around or some shit. Wow. Holy crap, what the hell? Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe some chipmunks might have eaten the roots out or something. That was weird. What the hell? Yeah, weird. All right, one last thing. I had my first taste of, I should have done a video of it. I haven't really thought about doing it in a while. My first taste of prickly pear fruit. So when I was in town, I also went up to this abandoned house that had this really weird looking prickly pear growing where the stems were super long, not round at all, like the one I just showed you. But even that one's kind of weird because as normal as it looks, it has no spines. This one has the spines. This is so weird, I don't get it. Because it's got the regular prickly pear spines, but then it's got these really fine ones that you see on like beaver tail and whatnot, like little picas that you really don't want to touch. I had to use some gloves. But this didn't have any of the prickly pear fruit on it. But there was the plant that this one was actually just lying on the ground, believe it or not. Like someone came and hacked up a bunch of the plant, but the rest of the plant was still huge, and there was fruit all over it. And I said, well, hell, they look right. And I picked one, and all the seeds were mostly condensed to the center. It was a good amount of meat on the outside. I cut it in half. And it was a little tart, but also pretty sweet. The texture was odd. It was definitely a different kind of texture. But then I made a piece of toast and spread it on the toast. And that was fantastic. And I will gladly do that again. I actually can't wait to grow some of my own prickly pear and spread some of that stuff. That was like fresh jelly or something, fresh made jelly. It was wonderful. I'm not even exaggerating. But anyways, here are my potatoes. little potato farm. I'm gonna try potatoes, I'm gonna try tomatoes, I'm gonna try corn and beans. Opinions and suggestions, always welcome. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and lightly bury these. I don't think I want to bury them too deep. It feels like there's a bug on my sweaty back, stinging or biting me. It is what it is. Hot, flattened desert. Okay. Over here. Living out here, you hear these booms all the time. I don't know if it's from mining or if it's from the jets, sonic boom or whatever. You hear them very often. You'll hear a light one and then you'll hear a dark one. Or a light one and then you'll hear a loud one, a big boom. At first it was driving me nuts, especially when I first got my generator and I had it running. And I was always worried about, it was brand new, I was worried that something might happen to it. So I hear a boom or something going on at the airport with these planes and thinking, is that the sound of my generator on fire or blowing up or what? Come running out barefoot in the sand just to look and say, oh, damn Mojave Desert. I hope that's not too deep. If somebody thinks any of these are too deep, please comment and let me know. If you think they're perfect, let me know. I'm very new to this. I am a novice farmer, and I picked a very, very difficult place in this country. Probably the most difficult place in the world to try farm homesteading for the first time in my life. But if you're ever in a position where you've got to do what you got to do, you're going to make it work one way or another. This is my life now. Okay. And when I get probably in, I think in February, weather's usually pretty nice in February, I'll get some tomatoes or corn. Probably put the tomatoes in the middle and the corn on right here on the side. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.